this going. The next comedian coming to the stage is absolutely hilarious. He cracks me up. He's our Mr. Rogers of the local comedy scene. Please give it up for Mr. Steve James.
I think we should take in his
Have you ever
beer.
heard those names? People's names?
Just put them both
Wonder
up there.
why a
Yeah, I think
parent
you
would
should
name
put his
their
beer on the
kids
stool.
that way. Earlier this year, there was an article out of Fort Wayne, Indiana, about they had built a new government center down there, and they wanted to get the public's input on naming the place, so they put up a website. The number one name that was suggested was that of a mayor from back in the 40s and 50s, very popular guy. They quickly threw out that name because it would bring, too much ridicule to the town. This guy's name was Harry Balls. Don't you think the parents would get together before they named their kid, Mr. and Mrs. Balls, and say, Harry Balls? It just doesn't go together. I don't know what's up with that. I've been having some trouble with my throat, as you can obviously tell tonight. And having sore throats, I went to the doctor, and she put a scope down there and took a look, and came out and said, there's yeast down there. And she said, don't worry about it. I've got a pill that you can take, and it'll take care of that yeast right away. Okay, and so I go home and I open up that package and read it. And it says, your doctor has prescribed whatever the name of this medication was for your vaginal yeast infection. And I'm like, I don't even have a vaginal. I don't even think I said the word vaginal in 57 years until I got that. So I'm telling this story to one of the guys at work, and he's like, my wife had that. And somebody told her to take that active culture yogurt, that plain yogurt, and that would take care of it. So she takes the turkey baster, fills it up with yogurt, and proceeds to baste herself. They saw that friend a couple weeks later, and the friend says, so how did that yogurt taste? She's like, I was supposed to eat it? My first wife. Have you ever had your wife or your girlfriend ask you one of those questions that you just can't answer? They've got the answer that she wants to hear and the answer that is obvious to everyone else. So my wife asked me, first wife, she says, do you think I'm fat or pleasingly plump? Now, she was a fat woman when I married her. I knew she was fat. I thought she knew she was fat. Matter of fact, the only people on earth that would probably think she was pleasingly plump are those folks from my 600-pound life. I can see them looking at her. My Bertha, with all you eat, I don't know how you keep yourself so pleasingly plump. Another time she asked, do you like women in tight jeans? And I'm like, that depends. Are you talking Rosie O'Donnell or Jennifer Aniston? I don't know if you can see it from there, but my nose is not straight anymore. She never did snore very often, except if she was really, really tired. So one night we went out to the all-you-can-eat buffet, and she fulfilled her part of the deal and ate all she could eat plus more. That night I wake up to this horrible noise, and I finally realize she's snoring, and I'm like, I know it pisses her off when I tell her she snores, because she says, I never snore. If I snore, I wake myself up. And so I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to lay there half awake all night. So I moved into the other bedroom. And I fell asleep. And sometime later, the light's on. She's down in my face. And she said, what are you doing in here? I didn't get married to sleep by myself. You get back in the other room. And I'm like, I didn't get married to lay there and listen to you snore all night. And she runs out of the room, slams the door. I had to get up and turn off the light before I could go back to sleep, but at least I slept in peace and quiet. Anyway, that's my time. Thank you very much.
One more time, Steve Jans. Very good. One of the great things about Billings and doing comedy at Billings is the fact that Lucas Seeley started this whole comedy adventure here in Billings, and once a month he brings comedians in from LA that perform at Manny's once a month. And this week we are blessed with the opportunity to see both the headlining comedians tonight. The first gentleman that's coming to the stage, I've seen him